main thing that I'm doing this work is because I have an obsession of how can we do to live together. And I think this was in Maybe already, where you have 10 people on stage and trying to live together with all fear and confidence and jealousy and all the human emotions. I think Salve is exactly the same main direction, but maybe with 20 years or 25 years later, so my head is a little bit more, I grow, I think, and but it's also maybe like in Salve I feel that we lose something, our time lose something from memory and what other people did before us, you know, to try to make us live together in peace. Today I feel like everything is going spread out. Each one tries to live by himself, and collective things are more and more difficult to make. So I think there's something in Salve that is a little bit like remember that we are not the last one to come on earth, that there will be other generation, and remember that there was somebody before us that gave us like a thread, you know, like transmission. I have planes, but I don't stick on them because they are cheater. So I work with improvisation and proposition from the dancers, but at the end, it's in the process, you know, some things are still there and some things disappear. So it's like when you're cooking, you know, when you're cooking, you don't put everything together, it's going to be okay, you know, you go 1, 2, 3, you go by step by step. It's more in the process. I give some like exercises or ideas or bases like that to the dancers, and they come with propositions, and this proposition I see and I propose myself, and then slowly there's like 1, 2, 3, many things coming one on the other, that some of these things are getting out, disappear, some of these things stay, and this is what made the piece finally. So it's always a very good relation with the dancers and interprets in the company. Of course, at the end, 3 weeks or 1 month before the first performance, choose. I am the one that choose finally this and not this. But all what happened before that is always shared with the interprets. I like to stick with the performance, yes, I like that. But of course some of them leave and I take some others. So it changed also. But I prefer when I work from a long time with the same person, because I think that a lot of things get off, and then we can really start working on what we are working, you know. I must say also that Denis Marriott, which is a composer with whom I'm working since a long time, is presenting something tonight and tomorrow, a solo. Is also somebody with that I share a lot before going on the studio with the dancers. I think this is very important too. Traditional in a certain way. I think in Africa, in Asia, in Greece, I mean, dance, theater, music were completely together. I think the Occident start dividing the arts of the performing arts to make specialization, like a very good musician, very good dancer, very good actor. But I think in the old times, very old times, antique times, these things were together because it's an expression of human being. I mean, a human being start dancing and he start shouting and singing and he start doing that. Somebody start doing that, and then So it's not new. It's very antique. I'm very much involved on all that, of course. Yes. Of course, Denis Mariotte is more on the music because he is a composer. Alex Beneteau is more on the lighting. My sister Louise Gros is more on the costume and accessories. But Michel Rousseau, I mean, all the people, the staff with whom I'm working, they have a speciality, but we are all together working on that. So it's coming. It's not coming at the end. It's coming very during the process. The costume come, the accessory come, the lighting come, the music come. You know, so it's like everything is going forward together. Everyone has to eat. So an artist depends on which society we are living on. If we think that art is not something that everybody needs, then I don't know why we should help more artists. I believe that that art is necessary in a society for everybody. All the public service. So I think that art theaters have to get help from government and from people that have money, you know. But that doesn't mean that because you receive, and this is a question, you receive money from the government, that you have to be at the foot of the government. So this is a more difficult question. If you do what they ask you to do, and you don't agree, then you are an agent from the government. But always you need to have the courage de la vérité, the courage of truth, to say what you have to say, no matter what happened to you. If they don't want to give you money, then you don't take the money. But you have to say what you have to say, no matter if they agree or not. This is it. I mean, just it's something very intimate and personal. I think some people, they like money, so they will do whatever, artists I mean, so they will do whatever somebody asks them because they want money. They don't want to be an artist. I was very surprised when I came the first time of so many young people coming to see the performance, and especially because it's out of the traditional theater, antique theater. So the place where we are acting is something also very open, because it's not a theater, it's just a place that you take and you make the illusion of the theater. Well, it's not so often that you have so many young people coming to see dance. It's full all the time. The 3 times we come, 3 times it was full. So I think that Yorgos Lukos is doing a fantastic work in this festival. And of course, if we came 3 times, it's also because there is a relation between the work we are doing and what you want to show to the audience, Greek audience, in the festival. I'm sorry, I don't know so much about the Greek dance. I know a lot of Greek dancers, which I think in general are very open, because I have been giving some obviously workshops, and some Greek I meet in this workshop, I think they were very curious and very interested by the work. But I don't know the companies in Greece, what is happening really in dance. I don't know if it's a situation of a lot of companies are very in a difficult situation all over the world, you know, especially in Greece and Spain and countries where there's no money. In France we still have something, but we are fighting to keep it. I feel that after a long time of sleeping and sleeping for some people that are in a not so bad situation, and others that couldn't wake up because they were so down that they couldn't scream, you know. I think that something is happening since last year, coming from the people. International financial system is getting everybody down. I mean, there's a very few people that have a lot of money, having houses and cars and millions there and their family too, and other people that cannot have a bread to eat every day. So I think coming from that people that cannot live anymore, something is coming out, you know, like in Tunisia or all the Arab country. And I hope that Europe will listen to this movement.